The question of whether Johnny Depp and Amber Heard would divorce quietly, leaving their divorce as a minor blip on the celebrity relationship radar, has been answered. Watch till the end to find what happened. Please subscribe to our channel if you are new to the channel. Fans defend Johnny Depp. No one wants Depp to be found guilty. But why were so many people so quick to condemn his accuser? Johnny Depp's daughter and former 14-year partner have both defended his character. According to a close friend, the actor is being blackmailed. His lawyer claims that Amber Heard's allegations are motivated by greed. But why were so many more people, 99% of whom have never met and will never meet Heard, so quick to call them a liar? Not to mention a gold digger, a manipulator, and a slew of other derogatory terms. Not everyone piled on Amber, and most people, at least in comparison to the number of people on the planet, did not take any kind of public stance. However, many did, with Facebook and Twitter feeds overflowing with mostly pro-Johnny commentary. And that says so much about celebrity idol worship misogyny, mostly the women-hating women kind in this case, ageism in reverse, jealousy, and the rush to judge the accuser when a famous man is accused of something he shouldn't have done, that it's impossible to pin down one sweeping sociological failing. Of course, there is no exact right or wrong way to have reacted to the news, and believing in Depp's innocence until someone proves otherwise isn't bad. But what has he ever done to deserve the undying devotion of so many strangers? Amber is abusive, not Johnny. It's tragic how this woman has ruined Johnny Depp's career. Amber has a history of domestic violence and anger management issues. She was arrested after she assaulted her previous girlfriend. She also used a wine bottle to sever Johnny's finger. All of the audio tapes and documents show that she was abusing him and hitting him hard, and that he was always trying to get away from her when she became violent. On the audio tapes, I can hear her manipulating him. And it's quite chilling. Shockingly ugly divorce. After 15 months of marriage, Heard filed for divorce in Los Angeles Superior Court, citing irreconcilable differences and requesting that the court award her spousal support, claiming that the value of the certain property had yet to be determined. She also stated that she wanted Depp to pay her legal fees. Domestic violence allegations have surfaced in the aftermath of Heard's divorce filing in May, being only interested in money. The question of whether Johnny Depp and Amber Heard would divorce quietly, leaving their divorce as a minor blip on the celebrity relationship radar, has been answered. And while we're well aware that the couple had a turbulent relationship before they ever said, "I do," Heard today revealed shocking allegations of domestic violence that, according to the 30-year-old actress, span the duration of their relationship. Meanwhile, Depp's attorney has claimed that Heard is claiming abuse for financial gain. Here's everything we know so far about their marriage demise, the legal ramifications, and the specifics of these increasingly ugly proceedings. Romance Rewind. Depp appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live and reappeared after a blushing Pink talked about how much she didn't want to meet Depp because it would just be too much for her. The actor walked on for a quick hug, gave Kimmel the obligatory kiss on the mouth that's become their thing, and took off. His next stop was the Hollywood premiere, right down the street at the El Capitan Theater, of Through the Looking Glass, the sequel to the $1 billion-plus grossing Alice in Wonderland. Depp walked the carpet and chatted with E! News, not being any kookier than his normal quirky self. Even a scrutinizing rewatch of his response to a question about having more kids doesn't lead to any aha revelations in hindsight. He can, however, sound a little fuzzy on the details of Heard's next film project. But as we mentioned, nothing too out of the ordinary. Divorce settlement. As a result, Heard, like any other divorcee, is free to file her financial claims and do whatever she wants with the proceeds. If she feels a greater personal benefit from donating some or all of her settlement to charitable causes, that is her choice, and it is refreshing to see such generosity. She may believe that while she needed to pursue the divorce and her financial claims for principle's sake, the money would be better spent elsewhere. She may also believe that $7 million is a reasonable price to pay to end these proceedings and put the stress of the situation behind her. Nothing, after all, is more valuable than peace of mind. Alternatively, she may simply believe that the charitable causes she has chosen are more deserving than her own pocket. Even so, this misses the point somewhat. Whatever happened in the events leading up to the settlement does not make her any more or less deserving of the money. She has an absolute right to the money. Otherwise, Depp would not have agreed to pay it, and the court would not have ordered her to receive it if the case had gone that far. Heard's financial situation clearly differs from that of most ordinary women, But that does not diminish her right to a fair divorce settlement. I would hope that in doing so, she has kept enough resources to meet her own needs. Certainly, a court, at least in this country, would not be sympathetic to her asking for more money from him in the future after she had given $7 million away. Given her own career prospects, I'm confident she's making a sound decision. Given her own career prospects, I'm confident she's making a sound decision. I'm also confident that having established the precedent, she will not be the last of the wealthy and famous to take this noble path. But whether others can afford to be so generous and follow her example is a different story. Greed. After being labeled a gold digger who made up her injuries in order to get more money from Depp, Heard has sought to prove everyone wrong by donating her entire $7 million settlement to charity. At the heart of this, as is so often the case, are accusations that she, as the alleged victim, lied about the harm she claims to have suffered at the hands of Depp, in this case, in order to line her own pockets upon divorce. While we will never know what happened between them because all allegations were dropped as part of the settlement, it is notable that the public has once again attacked the alleged victim. This is a common occurrence, especially among women. It is a centuries-old social phenomenon that rears its ugly head again and again in cases of rape and other serious crimes. Generosity. What more generous gesture could there be? Or perhaps, a better annihilation of the idea of her greed? But did this put an end to her gold digger moniker? Obviously not. Instead of putting an end to the public speculations and suspicions about her, the reports have fueled them. Many people are now skeptical that she truly intends to give the money away. Worse, others claim that any donations she makes will be tainted in some way, burdening the charity with dirty money. She doesn't seem to be able to win no matter what she does. She is a cheat if she gives the money away. If she keeps it, she is greedy. This dichotomy, while not immediately apparent to most, echoes the experience of many divorcees. Each recognizes that they have a legitimate financial claim against their ex-spouses. However, they must do so with all of the force to which they are entitled. Each recognizes that they have a legitimate financial claim against their ex-spouses. However, use all of the force to which they are entitled, and they may feel, or be made to feel, guilty and greedy, refuse the settlement, and they will likely feel, or be perceived to feel, cheated and hard done by, especially in years to come when life has moved on. Finalization of a bitter divorce. After 15 months of marriage, Heard filed for divorce in May and obtained a temporary restraining order against Depp a few days later. In court documents, she claimed that Depp was abusive to her throughout their marriage, culminating in an argument in May in which he threw a cell phone into her face and shattered various objects in her apartment. Depp's lawyer denied the allegations of abuse, claiming that Heard was attempting to secure a premature financial resolution by alleging abuse. We are all relieved to put this unpleasant chapter in Mr. Depp and his family's lives behind them, said Depp's lawyer, Laura Wasser. Today's grant of his request for entry of the dissolution judgment made it a particularly lucky Friday the 13th. Heard's request for a continued restraining order against Depp was denied as part of the divorce settlement. She also dropped her defamation suit against Depp's friend, comedian Doug Stanhope, for an article he wrote accusing her of blackmailing and manipulating her estranged husband. That's all we had for today. Bye. See you next time. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so.